Hi there. It is so good to see your wonderful face again after so many months of not me posting. Though yeah, related on said topic, I know you're busy wondering on why I did not post any videos in 9 months. Okay, so the reason why I didn't post in 9 months was because I was already in the middle of editing a video. So the video was about like a little notebook I had and how I installed Linux on it and how much stress it gave me. But then that video took way too long to edit and create. Like very long within said 9 months. And also, not only that, but I couldn't edit that video because I also still had to deal with school. And around term 3, I was dealing with the projects, and those projects nearly driven me to the point of insanity. And yeah, I also had to deal with exams. Like, I was already in like the final term. But then, at the end of the day, I just realized that this video is too long for me to edit, that I just basically gave up, deleted the project and everything related to it, and decided to start new, which is this video right here. I know that's a bit of a lazy thing to do, just trying to discard that video, but hey, look, I was too exhausted trying to edit that video. It was taking up a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to make that video, and I knew it was all in vain if I just deleted it. So I just took the sacrifice and just decided to take off the weight of my shoulders, which was that video, and just got rid of it. Okay, now that I got that off my back, I can now start with the current topic of the video. Do you remember the last video I made on reviewing a bunch of original Namco arcade games on Namco Museum Battle Collection? Yeah, in that review, I think that I was being a bit too harsh on some of those games. Also, I kinda think that it was a major skill issue. It was rather a bit petty for me to rate those games very low due to my poor gameplay skills. So in this video, I am going to tell you about me actually giving these games another chance to change my opinions and my previous ratings. Note, this video is going to be a bit short, but hey, at least I posted something to show that I'm still alive. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so the first game that we're going to be talking about is Miss Pac-Man. Now, for some context, in the previous video, I started stating a bunch of random things that in the game was bothering me. For example, the sound effect in when you're invincible after eating the pellet was the one that was rather throwing me off. That was very much a first world problem. I was really mad because I couldn't get any further at stage 2. Because I was just really mad that I just started making up a bunch of stuff. But then, after a few days, I decided to, give the game another chance. Get good. So, day after day, I've been playing Miss Pac-Man most of the time so I can get better at it. And now, I've actually got better. Instead of me getting stuck at 1, 2 stages, I've now made it up to stage 5 and 6. Although I am also stuck at stage 5 and 6. I've been repeating those stages numerous amounts of times that it was stressing me. I was getting mad and saying that this game sucks, but I told myself to suck it up. Obviously it's hard, because if the game were to be very easy, then it would be boring. So, after many days, I kept on trying and trying until I beat stage 6 and proceed on. I'm still stuck at that stage, but I won't give up. I will beat stage 6 someday. Okay, so now, what do I think of the game? Yeah, I think the game's great. I think my original rating was around was it a 1 star or something? I guess now I will give the game 4.5. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so the next game that we're going to be talking about is Bosconian. This game was poorly treated in the video. This was the game that really bugged me. But all I can say is that the one and only part that made me dislike the game was the repetitive voice parts. Blast off! Alarm! Alarm! Battle station! Place decided! Ignition!
Blast off! Alarm! Alarm! Battle station decided. Condition red! Condition red!
After many playthroughs of Bosconian, I had to deal with the voice in my ears. It was so stressful. I was very close to quitting the game entirely because of how annoying the voice was. But I said the same thing that I told myself when I was busy playing Miss Pac-Man. Suck it up. It's not that big of a problem, dude. I overcame it, and I got better at the game. The voices were still bugging me, but I got through the game okay. Ish. I managed to get around stage 7 to 10, which personally impressed me, but to be honest. So, what do I think of this game? I give the game a rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. Next game. Okay, so the next game we're going to be talking about is Xevious. Honestly, for this game, I don't really have that much to say. In the previous video, I gave this game a rather poor rating because it was boring and hard to me. So this time, I played the OG arcade version, but no matter what main core I used, RetroArch kept on crashing. As an alternative, I played the NEC PC Engine version. Luckily, it was similar to the OG arcade version. At least it has a benefit, because the NEC PC Engine core allows the use of save states and load states, since the main cores don't. Okay, now let's actually talk about the game. I, once again, gave the game another shot and actually put some effort into it. I actually got through further into the game's level. But to be honest, this game is stupid hard, man. Some of the sections in stage 1 are really difficult. For example, one section of the game had a bunch of shootable projectiles flying towards you, but you also had to evade or bomb the enemy vehicles that are down below you. But the stage's boss is a whole different story. I couldn't shoot it, the bombs did nothing, I didn't know what I could do. I was basically stuck at that boss for like half an hour and then I just basically gave up. I'm not gonna hate on the game, but it's just stupidly difficult. For the updated rating, I'll give the game a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Okay, next game. Okay, so the next game that I'm going to be talking about is the Tower of Draga. Yes, in the previous video, I rated the game with a disappointing 1 star. And you wanna know why? I don't care. I still don't like that game at all. That game still annoys me. I still do not like that our player named Gil, who's the main character, moves at the speed of molasses. Like, yeah, isn't the game about saving a princess named Kai from the enemy that has the same name as the title of the game, which is Draga? We want to save the princess, Kai. But how can I do that if I, the hero, is busy proceeding to her at the speed of a guy in a wheelchair? Actually, wait, no, that's a bit disrespectful. I feel like the guy in the wheelchair could move faster than this lazy square bear.
I have to save the princess, but I move so slow that people think that my armor has the same weight of steel coils. Oh wait, if my armor wouldn't be that heavy, then I wouldn't be able to move, and back would easily snap like a twig, since my body looks like it has sticks for bones. Don't worry, Princess Kai. I'll save you in about 2.5 hours because I'm gonna die from all the slimes, knights, wizards, dragons, fireballs, and the Draga that are out to mercilessly slaughter me.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What is that? Wait, what the hell? Hey man, back up. I don't like the way you're aiming that thing. Hey, what are you doing? Out of all people to come to my rescue, I get some skinny, idiotic nitwit. At that point, I'd rather have the Draga kill me. Hope you appreciate the little skit that I made. It kinda took me a while. Okay, so now, about the rating, it's still the same thing. It's still a 1 star. My mind has not changed, never was changed, and never will be changed. This game is... Okay, next game. Okay, so for the first game that I'm going to be talking about is King and Balloon. So for this game, I kind of got the same vibe as Bosconian from this game. The annoying voice prompts. But as the same as the other games, I gave the game another shot and gave it all my best. I tried to play the MAME version, MAME, but the sound was not working. So I did the same thing as I did with Xevious the last time. I played it on a different emulator. So I played the version of King and Balloon on the MSX. And a good thing on playing King of Balloon is that the voice is not on the MSX, but has its place taken by a bunch of beeps and boops. It's less annoying than the arcade version. About the game, I was really good at it. I was stuck at stage 5 though, but that's fine, since the game is more fun, without the voices hindering my potential. So that's all I have to say about this game. It's great on the MSX version though. I'll give the game a 5 out of 5 stars. Now let us talk about the last game. So the next game that I'm going to be talking about is Galaxian. To be honest, for this game, I really don't have that much to say. I just kind of thought that the game was a bit boring than Galaga. I mean, I still gave the game a shot. It's okay, but still, it's a bit boring. So the rating for the game is going to be a 3 out of 5 stars. Okay, that's all. Okay, that appears to be all the games for me to cover in this video. I am so glad that I actually managed to finish this, because I had no dice with the other video, which I just mentioned the reason why. Well, I think it's about time for me to wrap this up. If there's any other game that I talked trash about in my older video, then do let me know. I might give my updated opinion. I'm a bit exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed now. Bye.